Hey guys, welcome back to Mercy Exquisite channel, aka me. I hope you guys are having a great day and thank you for coming back. If you're new, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, join my family, and guys, make sure you guys thumbs up this video. It really helps me and it also allows me to know that you actually like my content. Okay, so today I have amazing makeup transformation for you guys. It's just a full glam flawless makeup tutorial. So if you're interested in figuring out how I got this look, make sure you stay tuned. So the first thing I do is always set my brows with some translucent powder. The one I'm using is the infamous Laura Mercier powder. I just love it because it's just so light and it just does the job. Next thing I'm doing is filling in Abby's brows with MAC Spike, and I do this very light-handedly, and I also brush her brows just to get all the hairs going in one direction, because sometimes our brows can be a little bit crazy, so it's good for it to just all know that they are one. And so what I do is go in with our brows very light-handedly and just get a brush to like brush out the products evenly. Next thing I do is just conceal her brows with some light concealer. This is LA Girl in Cool Tan, I believe. This shade is very bright in comparison to her complexion, but this is good as I will be using this concealer as an eyeshadow base as well, and it also allows the brow bone to pop just that little bit further. So guys, I'm also going in with a darker concealer. This is LA Girl in Toffee to sculpt out the top of her brows. This part is not necessary, but I do love a good bold brow. And the thing with me, and it's a little trick that I do, is I blend out the outer part of my brows very well, because I'm not really into the halo look as well, but I do love sculpting the brow at the top because it just allows the brow to just pop a little bit further, and I feel like the brow always makes your face. So now what I'm trying to do is just get both brows to like agree with each other as much as possible, because you know what they say, our brows are not twins, they're just, you know, sometimes they're nemesis, but I try and get them on the same page as much as possible. So now I'm just getting rid of the unibrow and also the boxed front of the brow by just blending out and creating like a feather effect. This is when I get the concealer and the products in front of the brows and I just blend it out, so it creates a kind of like a feathered look without distracting from the shape of the brow. Guys, you have to forgive me, I thought I was filming and I just totally skipped this part out. But what I did is go in with a reddish brown pigment. I believe this was from the Zoeva Cocoa Blends palette, and I just pack this in the crease area. Now I'm going in with the Morphe 35B palette, and I go into that orange to really warm up the outer crease area. Guys, I am obsessed with using yellows and oranges to create a transition shade. Every time I do it for clients, they're like, oh my god, no, I don't like orange, I don't like yellow, that's not the look I'm going for. And I'm like, guys, you have to trust the process, okay? Because once I finish doing this, you guys will see what I mean. It creates like this beautiful sunset warm like effect to the eyes, and it's just so beautiful on all complexions. I am like obsessed with it at the moment. And guys, all I do is just blend this out ever so carefully. It's just important to blend because you don't want to create harsh lines, because it will take away from the whole sunset transition warm look. So yeah, just make sure you take your time to blend. Now I'm going in with the P.Louise infamous eyeshadow base to just carve out a spotlight. What I was trying to actually create was like a sunset outer and then a sunset inner, but it didn't quite work out, but I just concealed it. So this is a little trick for when you flop. So this was my first time trying out the look. I always like use like my friends and stuff to just try out looks, so I now know how to do it, thank god, after practicing on myself. But yeah, so I just go in with all the colors I've literally used on the outer area of the lid in this like little spotlight area, and then I blend it all out. So after blending it out, I'm going in with my P.Louise pigment. This color is in Wow, and I also go in with Mermaze right at the top. I'll add all the details that I use in the description box below. Guys, I'm not gonna lie to you, that description box is hard. You see, homegirl really be trying with the description box, because I'm always like, what did I use, what did I use, what did I use? But yeah, so guys, do take time to look in the description box, because I do try and detail as much as possible. So make sure you guys always peep the description box, okay? Now I'm going in with my, guys, this liquid eyeliner, yeah, is from Pondland. Like, can you imagine it? Like, basically I was like following this beauty influencer, and she was talking about all her bargain products. I can't quite remember who it was, and she was like, yeah, she uses liquid eyeliner from Pondland. If I find her video, I have to literally check my history. So yeah, that was just a perfect budget buy, and I literally use it all the time. Now I'm going in with my iconic liquid luminizer and my L'Oreal mattifying primer. I always use the luminizer under my foundation, actually not all the time, but sometimes, because I like the way it's like it reflects with like when light hits your face, and you just get this nice lovely glow. Sometimes it's just like the foundation covers it anyway, but sometimes it actually, the glow, you can see it, you know, powers through. So now I'm going in with my L'Oreal True Match foundation. Abby's like so ticklish. Like, when I was doing her makeup, she was just giggling throughout every time I go near her neck. Like, I'm not even near it, look at her, she's laughing already. Oh my god. So yeah, so this foundation is not quite a match to her face, but there's a reason why I did this. Also, Abby's chest is very, like, her chest and her arms are a different complexion to her face. Her face is just a little bit darker. So yeah, you guys will see once I finish that everything comes together. So when applying foundation, guys, make sure you take your time to blend each area, just so that we can have an even finish and a full coverage all round without packing on so much product. So the next thing I'm doing is highlighting her face with the LA Girl True concealer in Toffee, yes. So what I do is just, you know, highlight all the relevant areas and then just blend it out with a sponge. This sponge is from Primark, because I literally do clients' makeup every day. I can't afford to get a beauty blender for everyone, so I just get these sponges so that I can dispose of them once I'm finished. So when I'm blending this out, I make sure I keep the concealer focused on the inner section of her face. I don't really bring it out too much, only because I don't want to take away from her natural contours. When you contour in a particular way, highlight in a particular way, you get a natural contour. If you see just in her cheekbones, you see that there's a natural shadow that's starting to like appear just from highlighting alone. This creates the illusion of a slimmer face, and yeah, it's just one of the tricks that I use. Next thing I do is go in with the foundation brush that I used earlier, just to blend out any harsh lines. Guys, when I do my makeup, I don't like harsh lines. I just want everything to be seamless. So yeah, that's me. Now I'm going in with the Laura Mercier translucent powder to bake her face, and I just use this to bake all the areas I've basically highlighted. Now I'm going in with my Khol eyeliner to line her waterline. I always use a Khol liner because they're just more creamy, easier to glide, and they're not too harsh and scrape the waterline. Very gentle on the waterline. So if you guys are looking for a good eyeliner, try the Khol liners, and they sell them. It's kind of like originated from Indians because they use that. So yeah. Now I'm going in with the Guerlain Terracotta bronzer. You guys know this is one of my favorite products. You guys need to try it, and I'm just using this to like bronze out her face and bring some color back to her face. Now I'm just brushing off all the Laura Mercier translucent powder. It baked for like 5 minutes whilst I was doing everything else. So now I'm just brushing it off, and this brush that I'm using, I believe, is from eBay. So now I'm using the Makeup Revolution bronzer to highlight her face. I use this bronzer to highlight all my clients of a darker complexion. It just works well with their face. It doesn't leave an ashy highlight. It's like a natural, lovely glow, and it complements like darker complexions so well. Like, honestly, if you're like of a darker complexion and you're looking for the perfect highlight, just give this a go and let me know. I feel like everyone just uses like Oh Darling and all the typical highlighters, and sometimes they're just a bit too bright for our complexion. Now I'm going in with the Sleek Contour Kit to just make the contour pop a little bit more. So I just set her face with the MAC Fix Plus spray, and now I'm going in with some Aliexpress lashes. Guys, if you know me from basically watching this video, you can tell that I love myself budgeted. I'm like one of those girls that see, she's so ticklish. I'm one of those girls that literally go out there, look for quality products that I can use, but for like a cheaper, or just to save me money. Like, for example, right now the lip liner I just used was from the beauty supply store. So yeah, and then I went in with Kylie lip kit in Dolce K to just make the inner lip a bit, just to create that ombre lip kind of thing, that perfect nude lip. I'm not sure if this is Kylie lip kit or Satin Crème by Raine. I think it might be Satin Crème. And now I'm going in with the Makeup Revolution lip gloss, but it's got like little sparkly bits in it. It's really cute. So yeah, and then I use the beauty supply store clear lip gloss on top, just to give it that boom, that little pop, you know, on the lip. And guys, this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Guys, make sure you leave me a comment to let me know what you guys think, and also don't forget to like, it helps me a lot, and I will love you ever so dearly if you do. So yeah guys, leave me a comment once again. Don't forget to subscribe, join the Exquisite family, okay? And I'll be uploading way more, guys. That's one of my birthday resolutions. Your homegirl turned 24 in July, so yeah, I will be uploading more. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you in my next video. Take care and God bless you. Bye.